He begins with delight and ends in wisdom. It is an expression of joy which the poet felt as he stood watching a familiar sight on a winter evening. Nehru was fond of this poem and had inscribed these lines on his table. Those lines are, "But I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep." Let's discuss about the explanation of the stanzas by Robert Frost in Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. In stanza 1, the author is talking about the fascinating scene in the forest. The narrator, riding his little horse, suddenly stops by a forest to see it filling up with snow. The narrator is attracted by the scene. It got filled with snow. He knows that the forest belongs to a man whose house is in a nearby village. And in stanza 2, we see that the narrator's horse must be puzzled by his action. Stopping, though there is no farmhouse anywhere near, is very strange. The weather is so unpleasant, the lake is frozen, and the evening is darkening. So there is no farmhouse near the woods. So this is what he is telling in stanza 2. And stanza 3 is the horse shakes its harness bells, where we can see around the neck of the horse the bells would have been tied up right. The horse shakes its bells as if to ask whether the narrator has stopped by some mistake. So the horse is telling the author to ride the horse whether he has stopped by mistake. The only other sound in the region is that of the wind hissing and the soft snowflakes breaking. So only the sound is coming from wind and the soft snowflakes. That's all. And in the stanza 4, the narrator decides to go away. His decision is to go away. The woods are beautiful, but he cannot stay here any longer, for he has to travel a long distance before reaching home and settling down to a quiet sleep. So this is the short summary of this poem, and let's discuss even in a detailed way according to the literary style. Even we can see about these last 2 lines, "But I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep." It is we can take it in a literal meaning, as well as we can also summarize these 2 lines. We'll see it detailed in the next video, and until then, it's bye from Hepsi.